Ever wonder if your favorite Marvel superheroes have ever crossed the line? Well, brace yourselves because we're about to dive into 10 times Marvel movie heroes acted more like villains. Um, and Now, before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a like if you haven't already. Um, if I can say, uh, Captain America turns on Iron Man in Captain America Civil War. Uh, um, Remember that time Captain America chose to protect Bundy Barnes, even though he was responsible for the death of Iron Man's parents. Um, yeah, that was a real bummer. Two, Iron Man creates uh, Ultron in Avengers Age of Ultron. Um, it was Proceed Back to the Past. And then when you passed off the Abbott, it was particularly seeming. But little did he know, Ultron would turn out to be a total disaster, leading to the destruction of Sokovia, and then Natal. Thor considers abandoning hope on Sakaar in Thor Ragnarok. And Thor almost left Hulk behind on the alien world Sakaar because he was hesitant to help. That's not exactly the heroic thing to do, is it? Uh, for Scarlet Witch enslaves Westview in WandaVision. But in the grief, Wanda Maximoff unknowingly created a fictional town called Westview, enslaving its inhabitants against their will. Uh, Oops. And five, Thor attempts to wipe out the frost giants in Thor, um, uh, in a moment of hubris. Thor attacked Jotunheim, the land of the frost giants, almost sparking a war. That's not exactly heroic now, is it? Uh, Six, uh, Professor Xavier meddles with Jean Grey's mind in X-Men The Last Stand.
Professor X imposed mental blocks on Jean to control her darker instincts, which led to the emergence of the Dark Phoenix and catastrophic consequences.
Seven, Scarlet Witch rampages through the multiverse to take a child's powers in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Wanda Maximoff, under the influence of the Darkhold, set her sights on America Chavez, a young superhero, to harness her powers, ultimately leading to Chavez's demise. Um, it would Yelena Belova buries a prison in an avalanche in Black Widow. Yelena Belova, during an escape mission, caused an avalanche that buried the Seventh Circle prison, potentially causing the loss of many lives. Nine, Tony Stark mocks Aldrich Killian in Iron Man 3. Uh, Tony Stark, in his arrogance, dismissed Aldrich Killian, a scientist, which led to Killian's transformation into the menacing Mandarin, and a series of attacks against Tony and Kristen. Ken, Jean Grey kills as the Dark Phoenix in X-Men The Last Stand. As the Dark Phoenix, Jean Grey, fueled by the Phoenix Force, became an unstoppable force, leading to the tragic demise of her mentor, Professor X, and her long-term partner, Cyclops. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,